You want to change this something?
Yeah.
We'll just move that tom-tom in there.
Yes.
Move up to your right a little bit.
Sure.
There you go.
Here we go.
Let's use that for
Are you still 15?
Yeah.
You never know. You get a press kit and then somebody says, oh, well, you know, I've had a birthday since then. I'm actually 16, 15. Wow. That's amazing. I guess people tell you that all the time. They're surprised you've probably done so much for 15.
Are they showing clip too?
When I put it together, I will. I have a real good press kit on it, so lots of clips to choose from. Brian looks like a sweetheart, too.
Yeah, he's nice.
I have cat hairs all over me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11.
Right?
What's the square root of 463?
13.
If she's right, I'm leaving. That's it. Okay, I'm out of here. I don't need this kind of mathematical genius at this hour of the morning.
Don't worry about it.
That's great.
No, what's the square root of 12? 400.
I didn't go to school that day.
No, 12. What's 12 times 12 again?
144.
100. Oh,
So square
463 is probably like 23 or something.
Good math.
Do you go to school in L.A.? Or New
Yes.
York?
Yes, I lied. It's amazing that I know that I said 144 is 12, so 463 is even odd, so it's probably like 23. It wouldn't come out right. I'm just guessing.
So how much have you seen of Nashville? Anything? Did you get any time last
well,
night?
I saw it at the hotel room.
Where are you staying?
At Lowe's
Oh, uh-huh. Will you be here all day, or do they fly you out today?
today. Tonight, later on this evening.
We can talk about this, but I understand you're interested in singing and songwriting.
Yes.
So I imagine you wish you could spend more time here in Nashville.
More time here?
Mm-hmm. Since it's a big singing songwriting capital.
Oh, I didn't know that. They don't.
You're not into country music.
No, not really.
That's not the kind of album we'll be looking for from you.
No.
Okay. Steve? Let me know when we're all set. Okay. I would imagine that this must be very exciting, an amazing time in your life. How does it feel to be starring in your first feature film?
It's great. It's weird because this film is so on the shoulders of me and Brian Krause that it's all on us. We're in almost every scene, so that was kind of difficult, but yeah, it's wild for me to think that soon there's going to be a premiere of my film. It's just incredible to see like a poster of it. Just go, oh my God, that's me. That's weird.
Walk by and see your name on the marquee.
No. I don't know. It blows my mind sometimes.
You've done so much for someone your age. Growing up, was acting a dream for you?
Yes. Yes. My mother was an actress in Russia, so I kind of wanted to follow in her footsteps. And I started acting when I was 9.
What was the first thing that you did? Do you remember?
Acting class.
Oh. What was your first major film? Or not
Two Moon
film,
Junction. Two Moon Junction.
with Sigourney Weaver?
No,
that was
with Sherilyn Fenn.
Oh, right. That was the one where she wore the blonde wig.
Yeah.
And
No,
everything.
she dyed her hair blonde.
Oh. She was very impressive in that film, I thought.
Yeah, she was great.
Um,
I won an Academy Award for it.
That's right, I remember that, and I was going to ask you about that, but I was going to ask you a little later, actually, in the in the interview. The first Blue Lagoon was such a big hit. What were your feelings going into Return of the Blue Lagoon?
I liked the script, and I thought, 11 years, that's quite enough time to make a sequel. And I thought it was just the perfect time, too, because it's not like a couple of months later after the movie comes out, they do it. It just makes it more interesting. And I think the people that saw the first one are going to want to see the second one, just to see what happens. And even people that haven't seen the first one, it's the ultimate fantasy, love fantasy for any girl or guy to be stuck on a deserted island with someone that they care about so much and want to be alone with. And also, I think for me, it kind of shows how nature, which is so beautiful in itself, which creates such beautiful things, when man comes in and just corrupts and destroys it, it has a big environmental thing to it, which I found when I read the script.
How would you...
Kip, her wire's coming loose. Steve, could you take care of her wire there?
Oh,
It's working its way out.
there we go.
I knew it, but we're going to be recording these.
Okay.
I heard it and said, oh yeah, of, too.
Okay.
Not a problem. I won't use that one over.
Okay. Do you mind me asking the last question? As it came loose, it was making a small noise.
Okay, what is that noise? Is it?
It was the noise on a microphone.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It's okay.
You mean you need the whole answer again?
Not the entire answer, just the first part.
Okay.
What did I say?
Well, we'll just try it and we'll cut it together and we'll see. We'll use a. I mean, it won't matter if it doesn't match exactly because I can fix that. Okay. Also, okay. The original Blue Lagoon was such a terrific hit. What were your feelings going into making Return to the Blue Lagoon?
Well, I like the script a lot, and also I thought 11 years is, enough time to make a sequel, and I think it's a perfect time. And people who saw the first one, I think they'd be very interested to see the second one just to see what happens. And even people that haven't seen it would like, it's the ultimate fantasy. It's like love story of a century, to be stuck on a deserted island with someone that you care about or someone that you love and just be alone in nature and beauty. And also I think just it has a strong environmental issue of, how nature, when it creates naturally, everything is so beautiful and peaceful and pure. And when man comes in with civilization and technology, it just ruins it and corrupts and destroys it, which you find a lot in the movie.
How would you fare if you were stranded on a tropical island?
Well, from my experience in Fiji, I got a little survival experience there because the people that live there, the natives of Fiji, they taught me and Brian to open coconuts and catch fish and make spears and stuff. So I think I could be a good jungle woman.
What kind of a girl is Lily?
She's very pure, very animal-like, very just naive, and she's never traveled anywhere. She's never been beyond the island. She's never known anyone beyond Richard and her mother. And she's just open-eyed and like a little puppy. She's so trusting. She'll come up to you and just go, okay, I'm here. You're either going to hit me or you're going to pet me, and I don't know which, but I trust that you're great like everyone else I've known. So she wouldn't fare very well in this day and age. When someone says, oh, you look great, she'd be like, oh, thank you. God, these people are so sweet. When all they're thinking about is, oh, she's terrible. I don't like her.
She wouldn't understand ulterior motives.
She's very literal. She wouldn't understand anything sarcastic or anything, any puns or any wits or any jokes. She'd just take everything like, pigs fly? I've never seen a pig fly.
Okay, let me ask you now, what was the most enjoyable part of making this movie, and what was the most challenging for you?
The most enjoyable part, I think, was just being on set and just doing it, and because I love it. I love being in front of the camera and doing my scenes and stuff. I like that, and also, spending 3 months in Fiji was great, except that it rained every day, and that there were sea fleas, sand fleas, I mean, that would bite you to death. There were bugs that would bite you, and the next day you get open sores. There was a lot of scratchy things that would scratch you, and it was a survival experience. Let's just put it that way. It was pretty much a very physical film. You had to be really strong to do it.
Actors often tell me that the most difficult thing making a film are the love scenes, because you have a crew around and it's just a very private emotion that you're having to display for everybody. You and Brian have some very poignant and moving love scenes. How were they for you as an actress filming them?
It was pretty easy for me because I'm an actress. So when the camera is going action, I'm not me anymore and I'm that character. And when I kiss Brian, I'm kissing Richard. And we're doing a scene and we're professional actors. So it's not like, oh, I'm not ready to kiss him yet. Oh, everybody turn around. It's just, this is my work and this is what I have to do. And if I think that way, it's no matter if I hate the person or love the person, it comes out in a very professional way.
Something that was interesting to me was watching this movie and thinking about the fact that as a model, you deal with glamour and material things all the time. This is the flip side of the coin, a totally non-materialistic society.
Yeah, well, that's the great part of doing what I'm doing, being an actress. You have to deal with situations that are totally opposite of you, that have no relation. Like me and Lily are totally opposite. I've traveled all over the world, I've read many books, watched TV. I mean, just that little thing right there. And it was fun, like, playing a totally innocent, pure, naive character. Just, you know, totally opposite of everything that I am. I've, you know, makeup and glamour and traveling, airplanes, just never seen any of that. So it was pretty fun to play dumb, really, just to kind of erase everything that I've ever known or experienced and just kind of take every day as a new adventure in life and look at every leaf and go, God, wow, that's great.
Now that the movie's finished, how do you like your performance?
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. People say I did well, but
Are you a tough
I
critic?
don't know. Yeah, I'm one of my toughest critics, I'd have to say. I mean, I think an actor is the toughest critic on himself because it's just, you look at a scene and you go, and while you're watching the movie, you think, oh, I get it now. Oh, I should have done that. Ooh. And then you like leave the theater going, I wonder if anybody else noticed that. What if maybe I was the only one? Okay, I'll play casual. It just worries me so much that like people will see the film and kind of go, oh, okay. She'll never work again. But I keep my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping that everybody will go see it and enjoy it, and that since I'm an entertainer of the public, that the public will love it, and that I'm entertaining them. And 3 months in Fiji was not useless.
Oh, no. What about Brooke Shields? Have you ever met her?
No. I enjoy meeting her. She's real. From what I've heard, she's very sweet and nice.
Did you see the original Blue Lagoon?
Yes.
Was there anything in that you were able to use for your performance, or did you actually?
No, I tried not to let that affect my performance because the characters that we played were pretty different. You know, Brooks was more or less more knowing because she spent some time in San Francisco knowing everything. She had come to the island when she was about 9. Me, for instance, I was almost born there. I was an infant when I came there, so that's all I know. So I didn't even have any experience whatsoever, so I was just like my name, a lily, pure white, just like sinless completely until civilization comes and you see these new emotions come to me like jealousy and sarcasm and anger, and it shows just how even those little things have corrupted a pure soul.
You've done modeling. Now you're into acting. What haven't you done yet that you want to do?
Well, I'm singing right now, and I write my own lyrics, and I'm working on demo tapes. I'm in a development deal right now with a studio, and I'm hoping that everything will go okay, the way everything's planned, and that's my next step right now.
What kind of music?
Alternative, very Kate Bush, Pink Floyd-ish.
Great.
Pretty different from country Nashville.
Yes.
It's like, oh, alternative. Oh, well, no, I don't think I'd make a very good country singer. I just don't see myself fitting the role for some reason.
Okay, guys, you want to switch for the
A little bit more of it too.
Okay. Do you know River Phoenix? He has a band, Alika's Attic.
I haven't heard it. I heard about it though.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to hear it though. I heard it was very good.
It's kind of alternative.
Yeah.
They were here in Nashville actually playing.
Oh, really?
And
I
I
did.
Well, I didn't get to go see them, but I heard it was real interesting and very different. I think his sister, I forget whether it's Leaf or Summer, one of them is also in the
Rainbow
band.
Waterfall.
Yeah,
one of those.
well, maybe Rainbow is also in the band with him, and it's supposed to be real different. I mean, real, I guess, alternative kind of music. So, are you still modeling? Are you still doing a lot of?
Yeah, but
stuff?
now that I model, when I model now, it's like Milla doing this, and you can see Milla in this upcoming thing. So it's more of like a publicity for myself.
Do you live with your parents still
Yes.
in LA? Your mother was an actress in Russia. You were born in Kiev, is that right? Have you been back to Russia?
No.
No. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I think it would be fun. I'd like to go for work though, more than pleasure, because I'd like to go there and kind of show the Russian people that I'm Russian and I went to America and I made it.
Can you speak Russian?
Yeah.
You can?
Mhm.
They brought you up bilingually? Great. So many people, you know, when they come to this country, if they have a small child, the child never really grows up learning all the different parts of the language.
I'm forgetting a lot of it though. I have
Really?
to start speaking it more.
We have a bunch of, well, in fact, a couple of guys here on the crew, we did a show in Russia about Russia. I mean, like probably a month ago. There's a lot of interest in the country now. Okay, tell me the truth now. Do you ever have to worry about your weight?
No.
Camera's off, so no. Okay.
Roll.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Let me know when we're all set, and I'll.
So, you see that light?
That must be great. Not to, and do you have to exercise, or can you just get by with?
I should exercise, but
Yeah. Well, you're 15. You don't have to worry
No, it
about it.
doesn't bother me.
You know.
no, Judy, I don't.
How tall are you?
Actually,
I'm almost
there's a
5'8".
Are you? Is that's short for a model, isn't it, these days?
I
Or is
don't.
it still-
I'm not. I'm not a model.
Just
I'm
a
an
little light
actress,
up of it.
and my height is perfect for acting because a lot of the male actors are short.
Good. Okay.
Because I never thought of myself as a model. I did modeling just
As an
for-
entryway.
for like a way just to make some money and just to get my face out there. And suddenly it turned down into this big thing that we never even expected. And then people just said, "Oh, she's a model." And
I think the Revlon ads helped.
well, yeah, I mean
that's why I saw your
everything
name.
helped, but I started acting before I started modeling.
That's interesting. I wonder if people realize that. I know I thought that the modeling had come first.
No.
What was your role in Two Moon Junction?
I played Sherilyn's little sister.
I'm going to re-rent that because I had just rented it recently and thought, what a neat film. I had it mixed up with Sigourney Weaver's was, what was hers? Junction. The titles are real similar, and that's why I jumped out with Sigourney. But I thought Two Moon Junction was a real interesting film. How old were you when you did it?
11.
11? I'm going to go back and rent it so we can use a little of that. All set?
A movie with Christian Slater called Cuffs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, a couple of things that are in the air right now that are still, not set up. So I'm crossing my fingers for that. And
What is Cuffs?
It's a movie about, what did they do?
I don't know. But
Is this, are we
They
picking
crawl.
up- are
Well,
we
I don't
picking up
know.
sound?
Normally I would use the-
It's more for cover, correct?
yeah. I mean, I can run the other audio under. It'd be nice if it were kind of clean. But tell me about Cuffs. Christian Slater's an interesting actor, isn't he?
Yeah, he's great. Well, see what it's about is he plays like a really irresponsible, childish, just really kind of very, very young for his age. He plays like 21, 22, and he's just like a little kid. And I play totally opposite him, and I'm his girlfriend. Very mature, very responsible. I go to college. I'm very straight. My life is great. He's just like everywhere. And he wants to go to Brazil to make it big with gold because he wants money fast. And he gets me pregnant and leaves me because he doesn't want the responsibility. And his brother is killed in the police force. And he joins to find out who killed his brother and to get him put in jail. And through that, he just grows up a lot and learns to take responsibility and just kind of put a head on his shoulders and take responsibility of me and what he did.